Midian was below him in the valley. Verse 9. It happened on the same night that the Lord said to him, Rise, go down against the camp, for I have delivered into your hand. Verse 10. But if you are afraid to go down to the camp with
How to pronounce Torah.
Korah, your servant. Verse 11. And you shall hear what they say, and afterward your hand shall be strengthened to go down against the camp. Then he went down with
How to pronounce Torah.
Pur his servant to the outposts of the armed men who were in the camp. Verse 12. Now the Midianites and Amalekites, all the people of the east, were lying in the valley as numerous as leeches, and their camels were without number as the sand by the seashore in multitude. Verse 13. And then Gideon had come. There was a man telling a dream to his companion. He said, I have I have had a dream. To my surprise, a loaf of barley bread, tumbled into the camp of Midian. It came to a tent and struck it so that it fell and overturned, and the tent collapsed. Verse 14. Then he our companion answered and said, This is nothing else but the sword of Gideon, the son of Jewish, a man of Israel, and to his hand God has delivered Midian and the whole camp. Verse 15. And so it was, when Gideon heard the telling of the dream and oops. Interpolation that he worshipped, he returned to the camp of Israel and said, Arise, for the Lord has delivered the camp of Midian into your hand. Verse 16. Then he divided the 300 men into three companies, and he put a trumpet into every man's hand with empty pitchers, and torches inside the preachers. Verse 17. And he said to them, look at me and do likewise. Watch, and when I come to the edge of the camp, you shall do as I do. Verse 18. When I blow the trumpet, I and all who are with me, then you also blow the trumpet on every side of the whole camp, and say the sword of the Lord and of Gideon. Verse 19. So Gideon and the 100 men who are with him came to the outpost of the camp at the phone. Beginning of the middle watch, just as they had posted the watch, and they blew the trumpets and broke the pitchers that were in their hand. Verse 20. Then the three companions blew the trumpets and broke the pitchers. They held the torches in their left hand and the trumpets in their right hand for blowing, and they cried, the sword of the Lord and of Gideon. Verse 21. And every man stood in his place all around the camp, and the whole army ran and cried out and fled. Verse 22. When the 300 blew the trumpets, the Lord set every man's sword against his companion. Oh, goodness, excuse me. Companion throughout the whole camp, and the army fled to Beth Acacia toward Zerera, as far as the border of
Welcome to Pronounce American. Curious about how to pronounce this word? Here's how you say it. This word is pronounced as Abel Mahola.
Abel Mahola by Tebeth. Verse 23. And the men of Israel gathered together from Naphtali, Asher, and all Manasseh, and pursued the Mennonites. Verse 24. Then Gideon sent messengers throughout all the mountains of Ephraim,